Welcome to Kinda Wokish, where we're sick of the bullshit, but we're still here. So today, is there a better way to say it?
No.
I mean, continue. Yeah.
Quite
Right.
literally sick.
Well, today we got two topics on hand, both of which are very serious. One of them is killing people, and the other one gonna make me fight some people. So let's start with the more serious one of the two. We have an issue on our hands of the coronavirus.
If you just haven't been watching the news, if you don't
Right.
know any better, obviously, we're here to inform you that there is a novel coronavirus that is out here infecting people. And if you are over 50, you might got issues coming your way. And if you're not, you
Yeah.
still might have issues coming your way.
Yeah, because they say with the coronavirus is truthfully, the coronavirus is a blanket term. Kinda like the flu. The flu is a blanket term. The flu can encompass a whole mess of symptoms that could either cause death or just cause discomfort. So
Right, like we basically coronavirus is just kind of a whole bunch of things, and we've already had coronaviruses. Like if you've ever had the flu, or if you've ever had some sort of thing like the flu, you've had a coronavirus. So it's not like it's a new thing. It's just that this specific coronavirus is new.
yeah, this strand is not doing well for people.
Yeah.
I
But
have a
obviously
theory, though.
you must know that. But let's hear the theory.
So there's a lot of schools and stuff shut down, and I don't remember. I mean, the last pandemic was similar to. It was like the swine flu was the last pandemic, like 2009. I don't remember much about it. I don't remember. I know my school wasn't being shut down because of it, and I'm in Georgia, and a few counties over in Fulton County, they just shut down schools. Like the whole Fulton County school district shut down.
Yeah.
Because one teacher contracted it and worked between two schools, so that whole system shut down.
Oh boy.
And yeah, and they're talking about shutting down my campus. We keep getting emails, and teachers are talking to us about, oh well, don't be surprised if we have to move all our classes online, blah blah, which is cool and all, but if the coronavirus isn't as serious as they say, if it's not that serious, and if it's just like getting the flu, and if it's not some huge deal and doesn't affect anyone under the age of 50, why are so many college campuses shutting down? I feel like they're not telling us something. Like if it's because if the coronavirus has been described as like similar to a flu, like you get pneumonia, this and the other, but people have gotten pneumonia before and they don't shut down campuses. So I feel like there's something that's not being said. Like clearly the CDC and other types of government things are gonna not say things to diminish panic. Yeah, they don't want to cause like mass panic. So they're gonna keep things. There's like, hey guys, it's no big deal, we're fine. Just make sure you don't do ABCD. Like we keep getting all these parameters. So I feel like there's something they aren't telling us. Like it's more serious, it's deeper than we know. And they're keeping numbers to themselves. Like something about this is fishy. Why are they shutting down entire college campuses when typically the general age? Because yeah, in colleges you have all different type of people go to colleges, all different ages and whatnot. But the general population of a college is between the ages of 18 and 22, sometimes 25. They have outliers, but typically not. So if any of us got sick, it wouldn't be some huge thing. And if the coronavirus is something just akin to the flu or the common cold, why are they shutting down campuses and going into a state of emergency? They didn't do that with the. I don't remember them doing that with the swine flu. I have to Google it, but I don't remember that being the thing.
Well, swine flu was pretty. Yeah, I don't know if they shut down like college campuses, but a couple schools. I think this coronavirus is just so rapidly. It's because they don't have a vaccine and they can't figure it out completely, and it moves very quickly between people. While also, I mean, pneumonia is a pretty serious and difficult thing to get rid of. even though you might not die from it. So it moves really fast. They haven't figured it out completely. Like they just figured out that it can't go to animals, even though it supposedly came from an animal. So how that happens, I don't know. But they're still trying to figure it out. And then colleges are such close contact things, it would spread rapid fire like through here. Then you would have a huge surge of people going to the hospital where the hospitals aren't able to, deal with and care for those people. So you would end up having more deaths than needed because they can't get proper care because everyone got sick all at once. So I mean, not that I agree though. Like I agree that there's probably a whole bunch of stuff that they're not telling us about it. Um, maybe like how it started, if it was man-made or not, things like that. And like how many people are infected in like America. But that's
Yeah,
my
like
reasoning for it, shutting down college campuses because it would run through us.
I was just gonna say that we were talking about in class just that Trump ordered the CDC not to add new numbers and certain numbers because it's going to make it look higher, and they don't want people to think everything's fine. I mean, I don't know why we listen to Trump because Trump talked about he had a hunch that it's under 1%. A hunch. Okay, I need you to get your fake tan off your white shirt before you come tell us about your hunches. But but it's just people are like, yeah, Trump said there's a hunch. I'm like,
It's
okay,
so is
okay,
his
hunch.
idea is so stupid because it's just this is not a type of thing where you don't give out information. Because that's like if y'all know anything about the Spanish influenza, that was a big deal that killed a whole bunch of people. And the only reason that it's called the Spanish influenza is because Spain, which at the time was a neutral country between people who were warring, was like, hey yo, we got an issue here. And so people are like,
And
oh, the
not
influenza
cool.
must have started in Spain, but it had already been out and killing people. But people didn't want to talk about it because they didn't want to admit weakness or, take attention away from other things. And it's
It's
like
really, it's
that's
really
not
dumb.
information that needs to be hidden from it. It's not like this is not affecting other countries. Like this is affecting the whole world. You can talk about it. It's like really fine. Just tell the truth.
It's really okay. Right, be honest. That's like like I don't understand. I see he's like, oh well, numbers, numbers, numbers. Like they don't want people to panic and everything, but I feel like it's a really, really bad idea to withhold information that could be life or death just because you want to save face. But there's really no face to save. Like I keep making the same joke about the tan, but I just saw a picture with Trump in a "Keep America Great" hat with just orange tanner all over the white collar of his shirt.
Oh
So it just
no,
looked,
send it
it was
to the
like he
group
been eating
chat though.
Cheetos. I will. It was like he was eating Cheeto puffs, and I was just like, he just wiped it right on his collar. But
Gross.
very. And I'm like, we listen to a man that does that. Talk about keep America great. America's not great. We're dying. People are dying, Karen. It just it it really baffles me. It's
Poor
very
people
very
would
frustrating.
keep stuff under wraps that
I get
doesn't
it,
need to be under wraps.
but like he's the worst thing is he is not the only president to have ever done it.
Right.
And it's not an uncommon thing for presidents to keep things under the wraps, but for the sake of saving face, you are putting so many people in danger to try to save face. It is just, I don't get it. But all that to say, my theory is that there's things that aren't being told, that it's a lot more serious than we're being led to believe that it is. People are dropping dead.
Yeah.
And it could just be me, but this sounds a bit like a zombie apocalypse movie. Like, I don't like it because it's scaring me. Just thinking about it, it's like, oh, yeah, everybody's gonna get sick, and the people who don't die come back as zombies, or the people who do die come back as zombies. So we better start burying the dead soon, guys, because we can't do this.
I mean, burying wouldn't have no. Nah. You gotta burn them.
I mean, you bury them; they're old people. Their bones are already brittle.
Yeah, true.
They are in a wooden casket, 6 feet
Think about
underground.
it. But think about it though. Decomp releases a whole bunch of stuff into the soil.
That is
What
so
if the
true.
virus can withstand all that? But you know what the virus can't withstand? Heat.
Heat. That
The
is so. What I'm
proteins
hearing,
can't withstand
like
heat like that.
everything on
They
the earth.
unfurl.
Oh look, 12 stone. My
Wanted to
church.
say,
My church just sent me something about.
y'all
Yes,
done spoke
Victoria.
for a whole 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Victoria.
I just wanted to
Sorry.
say, hi, I'm a part of the podcast, and
Yeah, we were kind of wondering what you were doing. You
Yeah.
could have
no, because
jumped
y'all
in
were just
any
talking,
moment.
y'all were talking over each other already, so I didn't want to add into talking over each other. That didn't seem to be productive. So I was like, I'll just here wait. Eventually, one of them will stop, but never happened.
I mean, did you have
But
what do you have to say?
uh, okay, well, we're speaking. You guys are speaking specifically about the health issue here. I think my main problem with this coronavirus, and outside of like, the big one of death, but my main problem of coronavirus is the social issue. Because people are there's a lot of social issues actually. There's two completely separate groups of people when it comes to this virus. There's the people that are like, all right, here's what we got to do. We're going to wash our hands. We're going to quarantine people. We're going to shut down the schools. We're going to take precautions so we can, contain it as best we can and eliminate, or I guess lower the number of possible deaths. And then there's some people that choose to be
Oh, and blame
ignorant
Nate.
about it. And those people are the people that are being racist about it, blatantly
Mm-hmm.
racist at that, or the people that are choosing to ignore the virus altogether and act as if it's not a big deal. And this third one is the one that's pissing me off is the people that are like, we've been through this before, we can do it again. And posting like, oh, this happened with Y2K and the bird flu and this flu, and I'm like,
2K
yeah,
is nothing like this in the
yeah,
slightest.
exactly. And I'm like, yeah, all that stuff, sure. Think about it. You lived through Y2K, that's fine. You lived through this, you lived through that, that's fine. Here's the problem. Some people didn't. Some people didn't. Some people didn't. There are people that
Exactly.
took their lives on Y2K because they thought they were actually going, because they thought the world was going to end. There's people that died from the anthrax attacks. There's people that died from. I think that people are being ignorant about it because they think they're invincible. They think man is invincible, as if people haven't already died from this. And they're like, oh, well,
Right.
people die from the flu. People die from this every year. Yeah, there's a cure for the flu, though. You can get a flu shot. You
They
can
don't
do
have a
things to
cure for the
stop yourself
coronavirus
from
yet.
getting the flu. There's no cure for the coronavirus as of yet, and they don't project that they'll have one for at least a year. So
Which is
before
scary.
we go
It should
around,
take. I mean, that makes
yeah,
sense. That's as much as it takes, really.
yeah,
This happened way too rapidly for them to have any cure.
Any idea of what's going on. Like it was like, oh, there's the coronavirus. Literally, I heard about the coronavirus in January, and now it's March, and they're shutting down colleges. Like that's insane.
yes, exactly. And yet we still have people that are like, oh yeah, and y'all are scared of this, but you're not scared of this, or you're scared of this, but you're not scared. And it's like, yo, you can be scared of whatever you want to be scared of, but at the day, you better wash your hands and keep it moving. You better not come around
Right.
me with that. I'm not scared of the coronavirus,
That's
because
the
I
same
am.
people. Those are the same
I keep
people
seeing people
that
walking
follow
out of
that
the
Shen
bathroom with
Cheeto
no.
puffs.
Like,
I can't.
I see people walking out the bathroom like barely dipping their hands in the. I'm like,
Hello,
Oh shit, is she okay? Corona?
Corona, Kiana, are you a kid? They got it. The virus got it.
God,
Victoria, the FBI got her. They were like, you talk too much. Poof, they just
right.
came and
Oh,
got her.
this
Are
is
we
yeah.
next?
Well, while Kiana's gone, I'll just take this opportunity to number one, I'll pause the time. I should have paused it 2 minutes ago, but that's fine. Um,
I'm still thinking about the
but
personification of the coronavirus grabbing Kiana by the throat, just being like, shh.
Ew, why does it make me uncomfortable?
No, not okay, not like that. Like, you know when somebody takes you by
No, I mean,
like a chokehold?
first of all, wait a minute, go back. You're nasty. I meant like uncomfortable, like a body
I'm
of
nasty.
germs, a body of germs grabbing somebody, being like, shh, that is gross. That
First of all,
freaks me out. You're
that's not what
nasty.
liquid
You
sounds.
said it. You said it. You know exactly what you thought that I meant, and you're nasty.
I don't know if I'm nasty or it's just that's how you talk to me. So you nasty.
I mean, probably. Um, but I'll just take this opportunity to say that the thing about this particular virus, I'm just gonna finish recording my part, and I guess we'll end it when she comes back. The thing about this particular virus, and people just being ignorant about it, that upsets me is the fact that yeah, there's people pretending like, they're immune to it, or like we've been through this before, XYZ. And then we have the people that are, being racist. I read this thing earlier about this girl walking into a Chinese food place, and somebody said, she asked the lady, oh, is it a slow day? And she said, no, every day is a slow day because people call every day and ask if we have the coronavirus. And that breaks my heart because I'm like, yo, these, number one, you're just, I, basically profiling a bunch of Asian people. Like you don't know these people. These people could have been born anywhere in the United States, but because they're Asian, they are susceptible in your eyes to the coronavirus, to have the coronavirus, which
Yeah, it's
doesn't
also
make
like
any sense.
it doesn't. It's really actually very stupid. That's like when the whole thing with it's like when the Ebola was going around and people were like, oh, you have Ebola. If you're like asking people from Africa if they have Ebola and shit like that. That's like, what if we went up to white people like, hey yo, you got the smallpox, homie, like, you gotta get away from me, like, cause like that's just rude.
It's rude
That has
and
nothing
it's
to do with them.
disgusting. Like we allow ourselves, not ourselves, it's we,
So, yeah,
but you get what I mean. I
yeah, I got
actually
you.
no, I'll say it. We allow ourselves to fall of ignorance out of fear, but then there's also people who were already ignorant and they're adding this fear on top of their ignorance. So before they were already racist, ignorant, point blank period, and now you've given them this virus, and people's reaction to it has given them a reason to be racist. Oh, where'd you come from? Italy?
So
You
not a
Italian?
reason to be
Nah, I
racist.
can't be around you. Huh?
There's never a reason to be racist. It gives them a
Yeah,
loose
this gives
attempt at
them,
justification.
yeah, this is exactly justification, reason, point blank period. Now they get to be racist, and they think it's, before they were like, oh, I think it's okay because racist, if you're racist for whatever reason that you're racist. You don't have a reason, but for whatever reason you're racist, and you justify it in your own way. Now you have a new justification that a normal ignorant person that might not be as racist as you would look at you and be like, oh,
I get that. Of course, I'm gonna, not shop at the hair store that's run by Korean people because they have the coronavirus. I'm not gonna eat at Chinese food
Right.
places that have the coronavirus. I'm never going to Olive Garden again.
well, you have never seen a
Olive
single
Garden?
Italian. You've never seen a single Italian in Olive Garden, but I'm never eating at Olive Garden again because the food comes straight from Italy,
Yeah, they
Washington.
fly it in from Italy.
Yeah,
They
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 fly
fly it
that
in
chicken
from Italy.
tortilla from Italy
Like my chicken Alfredo comes straight off the plane.
off the plane. It tastes like I was gonna say it tastes like pepperoni. Anyway, um,
It tastes like pepperoni.
it's like pepperoni. The point, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say, is that I'm tired of this social aspect of it. Is because there's two completely different worlds of it, and it sucks because, like, on one hand, you're like, yeah, that's really ignorant and you're really dumb because you're literally just framing your, biased, unnecessary beliefs within this virus. And on the other hand, I'm like, even on the I guess the quote normal side, the side of people who are, using their brains, even some of them are doing too much to me. Like I have seen too many wash your hand memes. Like, yo, if you wasn't already washing your hands, you're nasty. You're nasty and you know
Right.
you're nasty. You go into the bathroom and you use the bathroom publicly or at home and you do not wash your hands, you're nasty.
Remove your
Sorry,
from the
my internet did. I don't even know what happened. Literally, it just
the
turned
coronavirus
itself
got
off.
you.
Well, I feel bad because we were talking about how serious the coronavirus is, and then you went quiet, and I screamed "Corona," but I didn't, I didn't mean for it to be like that. It just happened so suddenly.
I we're gonna use that.
Okay.
We're gonna use that.
Corona.
Um, yes, I ended my part basically while you were gone of just saying like the ignorance is out of control as far as the people pretending like it's not that big of a deal, and also the racial problems, and it started to get on my nerves
Mhm.
because people were saying like, oh, I'm not eating Chinese food anymore. I'm not shopping at Korean hair stores anymore. I'm not eating at Olive Garden. I am not eating at Olive
Wait,
Garden anymore.
like yeah, because
Wow.
they fly your food from Italy. Like when you order something, they send it directly from Italy.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I
yeah,
order my chicken gnocchi, it comes right off the plane from Italy.
Right, my breadsticks come hot off that airplane. But
Um, but yeah, that was all I wanted to say was that the ignorance overall is kind of annoying, and even the people that are like normal are annoying. Like, oh, wash your hands, do this, do that, and I said it already, but like, if you weren't already washing your hands, you're nasty. I don't want to be around
right,
you if you don't wash your
that's true.
hands.
you're nasty. You're nasty. And
Was it?
Nasty self. All right. Well, I don't have anything else either.
major coronavirus updates. President Trump announces 30-day travel ban. I just got a notification.
Okay.
Uh,
Great.
tonight, President Trump, he just looks more and more orange every day. His face does not match his hands. Like his foundation does not match the rest of his
We get
body.
more mad about his foundation
I'm so
than the travel
upset.
ban.
Look, okay,
Right.
it's a problem. We listen to this man who can't even blend his foundation.
It's not doing it.
All right,
I feel
tonight
like they should not let him walk out like that.
they shouldn't. President Donald Trump on Wednesday announced 30-day travel ban on foreigners traveling from most of Europe to the United States in an effort to curb the spread of the coronavirus.
And
Ratcheting
it's
up his
already
administration. It's
here.
already here. Like I get it. You're like, oh, I'm gonna slow it down, but no, homie. Like literally, it's already here. I sent the picture of his foundation not being blended. They didn't even get under his eyes. I don't understand.
I feel like there's no way, even if you don't like him, for you to be letting him do this. Who made him president?
The
Like I'm
ignorance.
looking at him, I'm like, this is
Uh,
who made him president?
Who did this? He didn't even get
you know
popular vote.
exactly who made him
I
president.
know we're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it.
I feel like we should.
Nah,
I
we're
feel like we
good.
should. I kind of
I
want to
I
say it.
think we're good.
Let's not say, but we all know who made him president. And I'm sure a lot of them regret it now. But
No, some of them don't. There's. I still drive past my house every day, fucking Georgia, where God was like, God has this person has a fucking sign that says "I support Trump, not fake news," with a gate around it. It has like a little cage around it. Somebody can get to it. It says trespassers will be persecuted. I'm like, all right, big fella.
the
So
issue at hand here really doesn't come from how we feel about Trump. The issue at hand here is really about this travel ban. In reality, he late. He late to the party. People already been
right, it's
canceling
like,
their
where were
flights and stuff,
you,
boo.
people? But why are people still going to
Yeah,
Europe?
ain't we can't you not special, Donald. All right, you
Don,
haven't done anything to help anyone in your entire presidency. This is not helping. You've literally done nothing. But you know what? Thanks for trying, I guess. Good for you. You get a gold star, an orange star. You
I
prefer a
mean,
pumpkin. Pumpkin sticker,
he
just
shouldn't
for
get
him.
a gold star because it looks just like him. We found a sticker of you, Donnie. I don't know what just happened.
That's a lot. Um,
But yeah, so that just happened. Travel ban, but he just needs a beauty blender, just one beauty
beauty
blender,
blender, some concealer, a good shower.
a good shower.
Anyway, let's
Anyway,
all
so
express our last thoughts and opinions on this before we cut time.
Okay, well, how I feel, um, fuck. That's it.
I'll go first. Okay, I was about to say, is that it?
Yeah, no, that was it.
Oh, just fuck. Got it. Makes sense.
No, no,
Naturally,
no. You got to do it like fuck. Like you got to do it really like it's got to be sharp.
Fuck.
got it. You sound
Fuck.
a little bit like like a porn star, but I get it.
Ew.
Completely
There we
understand.
go.
He's like a porn star whose last name is Estate.
There we go.
Got it. I got it. Um, I, my final thoughts are very similar. Just you know what? You know what? I'm tired. I'm
Oh,
tired of it. That's those are my thoughts. I'm tired of it already.
I guess my thoughts are stay woke, guys, because if we're too lax, like the government does hide things from us. Like they hide things from us because they can't cause major panic. So you can't just because the government says it's fine does not mean it's fine, and 9 times out of 10 it's not fine. So just stay cautious, keep your eyes open, stay woke. I say ironically and unironically at the same time. Um, I have
wash
my
your damn hands.
concerns.
Wash
Yeah.
your
Why are we not
hands.
washing our hands? Why are we not stop being racist assholes and wash your fucking hands? And use a damn tissue, Karen. You too, Jeremy. I'm tired
Yup.
of your shit.
And leave some hand sanitizer for everyone. Why the fuck? Who told y'all?
And you're taking it and not using
You can
it.
only use it 5 times before you have to wash your hands again. Y'all just buying stuff out of ignorance and not knowing what to do with it.
Why
Yeah,
is
those
light?
masks
Why
ain't
the?
gonna help you, bro. So they're not even the caliber
My thing is, why the
to
hell are
prevent
Lysol
it.
wipes $30?
Mm-mm.
Two
Mm-mm.
packs of Lysol wipes. They're supposed to be $8 or $30 fucking.
Oh yeah, no.
Just North Carolina health officials say eighth presumed positive coronavirus case confirmed in Wake County.
Oh no.
But I'm staying out of Wake County.
Yeah, won't find me there.
But say I'm not going to damn Fulton County. I got no business over there.
Actually, right here in
I'm
my
gonna stay
home
my happy ass where I'm
for the
at.
rest of my
Right.
life.
Until until they tell me not to come back to campus, I would just be going from here to campus. And when they tell me not to, I'm like, bet money. I'm gonna stay in my bed with my dog because she can't get sick. If I get another damn email about this coronavirus, that's what's concerning me. It's like everything in my email is like coronavirus update, coronavirus. Even my church sent me something about the coronavirus.
At this point, it's like I understand. Like, thank you for being up to date, but please leave me alone.
Right, that's scary. You're scaring me. I have aggressive anxiety.
Yo, y'all want to hear some fuck shit about this though?
Yes.
Okay, so I went to Noonday earlier, and I said it's not funny. It was funny to me, but it wasn't funny to anyone else. Um, well, I told Charlize this already. I usually end up sitting in front of the screamy person at church. The person that's like, they don't want us to know that, no pastor. Like that person that's just loud and happy. And well, today that person, I guess a version of that person was the preacher, and he was preaching, right, and he said something, and I don't remember what he said. It was something along the lines of like, "Oh, I'm having too much fun up here," and everybody laughed because it was like, "Yeah, you seem like you're having too much fun." The person behind me coughed, just one like good cough, just a aha, just one good cough, and
This is not funny.
everything got silent. Everyone stopped laughing. Like they were trying to figure out who do we have to kick out?
Right. Who's done? Who we gotta burn?
Who's getting crucified? Because it's not me. And
Oh
I was like,
no!
ooh, like I literally like because I have a cough kind of like I have a dry throat, and so like you cough because when the air hits, you like, ha! I was like holding that cough down for dear life. You're not gonna cough, bro. You're not gonna
You're not
burn
gonna
me
catch
today.
me.
And what's so funny is that like she coughed, everything got quiet, and he kind of like looked, just like the guy preaching kind of like looked around to see like behind me, like to see who it was, and he just kind of looked, nodded, and was like, "All right, moving on to James." And I was like, "Wait a minute, you looked for her, like you were
What?
gonna do something to her."
You were. You was about. I don't know what was gonna happen,
Ma'am,
sir.
could you just
In the name of
make your way
Jesus.
to the
Make your way to the altar. We got some
that's
nails and a cross for you. We just want to talk to you about some
Oh,
stuff.
I was gonna say some anointing oil as you see a boiling pot of oil behind you.
right.
That's not
Some
okay.
anointed oil from you.
But yeah.
It's
So
not. But I said what I said.
somebody do the outro because we are out of time.
I think that was a good outro. Just that last anecdote of just everybody laughing at her. Ha ha ha.
It just took one. Just one.
I mean, I'm sorry. I see it in my head like everybody's laughing. Like, ha ha ha.
On to
Dead
James.
silence.
Um.
All right then. On to James.
All right. Well, this has been
That's probably the best part
woke-ish.
about
Thanks
that.
for being kind of woke with us. Please wash your hands and be careful in these streets. Stay woke and
Stop,
yep,
stop being racist.
and stop being racist.
Yeah, assholes.
No fighting.
Yeah, chill with that.